New tonight, there's a local effort to get people with disabilities engaged in politics. Joining us to talk about it is Glenda Wolin with the League of Women Voters here in the San Antonio area, as well as ASL interpreter Addie Carter. Thanks so much for joining us today. All right, first of all, let's talk about some of the challenges that people with disabilities encounter when they go out to vote.
Well, there are some accommodations. You see ramps on all the voting sites, and there is a machine that has an audio ballot for the blind, but a lot of disabled people can't go to the polls easily to begin with. For deaf people in particular, there's a problem because there's only one place in the county where people can get translation, interpretation from an interpreter like Addie. So they don't have the benefits that everybody else has of being able to go anywhere they want during early voting or to their normal precinct on election day. So they're very limited there. And another thing that I just found out recently, and most people aren't aware of, is that most deaf people are born deaf, and so they never learn to read because the ASL is not like English.
Sure.
And they don't have the concept of the sounds related to words.
So what are you doing to improve that and make it easier for everyone to vote?
Right. It's difficult. It's expensive. People like Addie are professionals. They're paid for their time, and so to get people into every voting site is very expensive.
Yeah, it's a challenge in of itself.
So those kind of things are expensive, and we don't really have a good solution at this point. But we're working on it.
Yeah, you're working on it. And so now there's a big push to try to get more people to the polls and include everybody so that everybody has a voice in some way, shape, or form when it comes to politics.
Exactly. Even getting educated about your choices at the polls is a problem for, when you don't have access to reading about the candidates or, so that's something that needs to be worked on.
So you're going to have an event, and it's coming up. And here's all the information. It's Thursday, July 18th, from 6 to 8 at Echo Centro, which is on North Main. And what's going to happen at this event?
Well, we have a group of people set to register. They're all deputy volunteer registrars, and they will register people who are qualified, are Bexar County residents and they're over 18 and meet all the qualifications. We'll register them. We will have ASL interpreters there to help there.
Fantastic.
And we will have materials from a lot of different sources, educational materials. We'll have League of Women Voters has a brochure about the importance of one vote that was a video was made of it with an ASL interpreter, closed captioning, and not closed captioning, but captioning.
Everything, all the information that they needed, right?
Right. It's totally accessible.
Okay. All right. Well, so this event's going to be a big deal for not only you, but also for our entire community. So listen,
anybody can come.
Anybody can come. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us and talking about this, and thank you, Addie, for participating as well. For our hearing impaired viewers, we really appreciate both of you being here today.
Well, thank you for having us.
Randy, over to you.